Morning, my Dhamma brothers and Dhamma sisters. Welcome to the Institutes of Dhamma Education, Dhamma Sahaya, Sasana Center. All candidates, some are missed. Not yet, but we want to start according to timetable. Now I want to give greeting you. Today we want to commence the course, especially on Nibbana subject, taken out from authentic teachings. Actually, it is referred to directly the Buddha's words. I selected from Nikaya, several Nikayas, Khuddaka Nikaya and Tika Nikaya, Sayutta Nikaya, Anguttara Nikaya, and Majjhima Nikaya. Altogether, 75 suttas. But some suttas are very short. The Buddha explained in Nibbana in many ways. Actually, we should know first, according to Dhammacakka Bodhana Sutta, the first sermon of the Buddhas. As you know, the Nibbana is the third truth, the third noble truth. The Buddha used this term, Nirodha, Dukkha Nirodha, cessations of suffering, cessations of the problems. The word dukkha referred to all five aggregates, not only pain. Sometimes the dukkhas refer to only cessations. In that case, not cessations. All five aggregates are referred to as a dukkha. So the meaning is quite different from other place, sukha, dukkha, adukkha, masukha. Explanations of Vedana. Here, dukkha nirodha means cessations of all five aggregates. That is the meaning. Cessations of all conditioned things. Later, we should study about that. Today, the class will be started at 9 to 10. So, okay, start at 9. The morning, opening greetings. First, all candidates I advise you, should observe 8 precepts. A precept and every day. We will provide you this except mark, except nouns. Because of all lay candidates, I advise you to have a precept up to the end of course. So today, I want to administer a precept first. It's okay? So repeat after me. Aham bante tisaranena saha atanga samanagatam uposatha silam Dhamman yajami anugaham kadawa silandeta me bande dutiyambi aham bande tisaranena saha atanga samanagatam uposatha silam Dhamman yajami anugaham kadawa silandeta me bande tatiyambi aham bande tisaranena saha atanga samanagatam uposatha silam Dhamman yajami anugaham kadawa silandeta me bande ya mahavadami tawadeta amaban Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Buddham saranam gacchami Dhammam saranam gacchami Sangham saranam gacchami Dutiyampi Buddham saranam gacchami Dutiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchami Dutiyampi Sangham saranam gacchami Tatiyampi Buddham saranam gacchami Tatiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchami Tatiyampi Sangham saranam gacchami Sarana gamanam paripunam Panadi pada viramani sikkhavadam samadhiyami Adena dana viramani sikkhavadam samadhiyami Abrahmacharya viramani sikkhavadam samadhiyami Musawada viramani sikkhavadam samadhiyami Sura miraya majja pamadatthana viramani sikkhavadam samadhiyami Vikala bhojana viramani sikkhavadam samadhiyami Najja Khida Wadita Visukha Dasana Malaganda Vilipana Dharana Mandana Vibhusana Thana Viramani Sikkhavadam samadhiyami Osajena Mahasayana Viramani Sekhavadam Samadhiyami. Idame Silam Neba Nasa Pajayo Hodu Tisarani Na Saha Atenga Samanagadam Ubosata Silam Dhamman Sarugan Kadawa Apamadhi Na Sampadita. Driver, you can introduce our candidates.
First one, you know Armin from Austria.
Armin, Austria, quite a family. Okay, my oldest student.
And the next one, I hope I pronounce it well, Evgeny, or how do you? Is from Ukraine.
Ukraine, Russia, only one. Hello? Oh, okay, okay.
Let's continue. Riet from the Netherlands, behind Armin.
Yes, I know her.
Then next to her, Woo Young from Korea.
Korea.
Then behind, what is it, Woo Jin-min? From Sabah, from Malaysia.
Oh, Sabah, Malaysia, I have been to there.
Next to her, Tatiana from Russia.
I see.
Sere Suchita, I know.
Sucheta, I know.
So Vimalanyani, not Amarangan.
Yeah, yeah.
Vimalanyani. And Chanchi from Sabah, Malaysia.
Sabah, Malaysia.
She was here.
You are from Santavana? Sabah, Jodipala. I see.
And the next 5 from Indonesia and 3 more from Malaysia. They will come.
Okay. They late. I am very, very glad to meet you here. I hope you will enjoy the Dhamma class because you can have Dhamma knowledge. This is several points about Nibbana. To know the Buddha's teaching is cause to happiness. I think you experience, you have learned Abhidhamma. All candidates have. You have Abhidhamma knowledge? Ah, okay. Very good. Very good. Abhidhamma, the Buddha's teachings, Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma, Suttanta is not so different. Abhidhamma is essence of Suttanta. Essence of Suttanta. Explain the Dhamma in detail. Only style is different. In Suttanta, the Buddha's what should be done. The Buddha explained in Suttanta discourse what it should be done, what it should not be done. Some disciplines are pointed. And Abhidhamma is not like that. And Abhidhamma is how the law of nature perform its function without regarding to the beings, sentient beings. Only the Buddha explained in natural laws how the law of nature perform its function, relating to each other. Therefore, more interested Abhidhammas. Actually, Abhidhammas explained about us. We should know about us. Most people in profile, they know when we are born, where we are born, who is my father and father, only that. No? But we don't know about ourselves in detail. According to Abhidhamma, we are composed of mind and matter. How these mind and matters perform its function relating to each other. So Abhidhamma explained, we realize about ourselves. So more close to the practice of vipassana. The practice of vipassana, the foundations of vipassana is analytical knowledge of mind and matter. This is Nama Rupa Paricheda. Nama Rupa Paricheda. We are composed of only Nama and Rupa. To realize about it then, we should abandon our confuse or our delusion as a I or my properties. To abandon, to eradicate such a illusion. Most people, the worldly persons have illusion. Only Nama Rupa we think as a I or my properties. Actually, they are just nature of Dhamma, depending on each other, performing their functions, relating to each other, depending on each other, performing its functions. We cannot control our mind and matters. It's depending on its own cause and conditions. But to clarify this, we should learn Abhidhamma. To clear that meanings, we practice vipassana. When we start the vipassana, we must emphasize only Nama Rupa to remove the illusions of I and my properties. I means people think I because the wrong view influence their mind. Influence their mind. In long samsara, we thought only Nama Rupa as I because of wrong views. This wrong view we must try to remove. This is possible only by learning Abhidhamma. Learning Abhidhamma is Anubodha Jnana, book knowledge or proper knowledge. First we must learn. After that we must consider, contemplate about that. Theory come first, practice followed it. Practice follow. Without a theory we don't know how to contemplate. So first we learn theory. After that theory, we should put into practice. So, learning Abhidhamma or learning the Dhamma, the natures or the law of nature, quite close to quite helpful, quite be helpful to the vipassana practice to realize. Vipassana lead to the knowledge of path that it sees Nibbana. Now, actually, we cannot see directly Nibbana. By learning the Buddha's teaching, we can think Nibbana is such a thing. We can think about correctly Nibbana by the knowledge of learning Sutta. That is called Anubodha, book knowledge or proper knowledge. This proper knowledge lead to penetration, direct knowledge, patigveda. Patigveda, the direct knowledge is possible by practice, by bhavana. Step by step, we should go continuously up to Nibbana. What do you think? How Nibbana is important for people? Toga, what do you think is about that?
It's important, it's our goal.
That's a goal? Because of, you see, our life ever changes. So we should contemplate about it, that our life is ever changes. Last year, this year, quite different. When you are in your country, now you are in Dhamma Sadhana Center. Here you can just copy because of the Namarupa at home and the Namarupa in the Madhya centers. Different. But it is just a copy. Copy is coming here. Because of ever changes, like it, current of river. Current of rivers always changes. But at the same time, it comes into being. Even the same time is slightly different. Therefore, we are getting older and older. Last year and this year, my age is older now. Last year, I cannot conduct that Vidama class because I'm not well, fatigued to talk, very tired. Therefore, I could not conduct the class. This year, I'm getting older. Next year will be more old. So ever changes. Such a state cannot be overcome. Not normal position. We cannot remain always a youth. We cannot sustain always healthy. Such a problem is unsatisfactory. It cannot be satisfied. We need steady or stable. We cannot get stable life. People say stable life, think, Money is okay, everything's okay. No? Just health is okay. Nothing to be worried about that. People also think that is a stable life. I mean, that is not a stable life. We are getting older and older. We convert from health to unhealth. From healthy life to sickness or illness. From life to death. So ever changes. Such a situation is unsatisfactory. Therefore, we need stable life. Stable lives, if we have nama rupa, we cannot get a stable life. The Lord Buddha said, he put a small amount of dust on his nail. He said, about measurement of such things permanent, no need to practice Dhamma. Even such an amount of the measurement there is impermanent. Everything is impermanent. Ever change, rising and falling. Subject to rising and falling. Rising and falling is a subject to suffering. We have no power to control it. Therefore, in the conditioned things, we cannot search for stable state. Therefore, Nibbana is important. To have a stable state. To worry about it, that ever changing in the life. As long as you are happy with the changing life, we cannot like Nibbana. Most people like the changing. As long as we like such things, that is called bhavatana. We are craving for existence of life. Existence of life. Becoming of life. As long as we have life, we are subject to impermanence. Changing is not to be better. Not to better. Changing is to worse or worse. Worse or worse. You see, my age. The last 2 years ago, I'm not so old like that. Now I'm older and older, you see. Next year will be more old. Now my age is 74. Next year will be 75, more older. So, such situations are not satisfied. Therefore, we try to search for Nibbana. To search for Nibbana. To search for Nibbana is, the Buddha said, noble quest. You know this is Sutta, Ariya Priyesana Sutta, noble quest. We are searching for not noble ones, ignoble. We are always searching for ignoble because of searching for happiness, searching for sensual pleasure, searching for money, searching for material things. This is ignoble quest. Because we are subject to aged. We are subject to it. We searching for the things which are subject to age, decay. We are subject to decay. We searching for subject to decay. Such a quest is ignoble quest. The Buddha said, Jara Dhammo Jaran Dhammam Priyesati. We are subject to decay. We are searching for things which are subject to decay. These are ignoble subject. Ignoble quest. We must try to search for. We are subject to decay. We must try to search for which is not subject to decay. Is straight subject. This is searching for Nibbana. Searching for Nibbana. Only searching for Nibbana is higher than that. Therefore, that is called noble quest. Noble quest. Ariya Pariyesana. Noble quest. I hope you come here to searching for noble things. Noble quest. So, I think you have, in your mind there are many questions. Many questions. I think it is the question time. I want to get the question time separately because of why I'm teaching. The questions may be interrupt. What about it, you think? You may think just as idea appeared to ask for. What is not clear, the meaning? What is not the meaning clear to you? You can ask. Why I'm talking about. I can explain it again. It's okay? Other questions, if you wish to know other questions, you should write on the paper and collect it. One time I will give chance to explain. Maybe the people in their mind, there are a lot of questions. Lot of questions. So I try, but I'm not a promise. I can give all questions, or I cannot give answer to all questions correctly. You may suggest my answer. You may be satisfied or not, I don't know. Only the Buddhas can challenge to satisfy their question. But I think I give an answer to your questions according to Buddha's teachings. As long as I have experience in the Buddha's teachings, about 50 years, because since I'm aged, I never learned other subjects. My education started in monastery with the Buddha's teachings. But I don't know, I also not clear such opinion. But I'm trying to reading a lot of books. I'm trying to understand the Buddha's teachings. There are some points it's not clear for me. But I try to understand it. Still study. When I learn, the meaning is wider and wider, profound, more profound and profound. So, the Buddha, the Tripitaka is the ocean of knowledge. Ocean of knowledge. There are many things to know. There are many things to learn about life. But if we take essence, the essence is just only 3 points to follow it: Sila, Samadhi, Panya. By following this way, we can get the essence of Buddha's teaching. The essence of the Buddha's teaching is to avoid all evil things to do, all good things, to keep one's mind clean. That is the essence of Buddha's teaching. But the meaning is so wide. It's okay. I hope you all will be happy with the Dhamma knowledge. May you attain Nibbana. We will start at 9 o'clock our class. Okay?